Prachi Mohite. Today's date is 11 November 2024. Today's my topic is Spring Code framework. The Spring Code provides tools for developers to quickly build some of the common patterns in the distribute system. Its configuration management discovery circuit breakers, intelligent routing proxy control, but short-lived micro-lives, and the contact testing coordination of the distribute system leads to baller plate patterns, and the using Spring Code framework. Developers they use quickly stand up services and application that the implement the pattern they will work. We need any distribute automatically environment, including the developers own laptop, beer, metal, their data centers, and manage a platform such as a cold foundry features. Spring Cold focus of the provided goods out the experience good of the experience, typically use cases and extendability mechanism to the cover others distributions configuration services register and the discovery, the routing service to the service calls, load blocking, circuit breakers, distribute messaging, short-lived Microsoft task, consumer driven, and the producer driven contract testing task and getting started. A new Spring called project, the efficient way to the get started. Visit start update visit start of Spring to the select your Spring Boot versions and the Spring Cloud project. We want to the use to this the conversations Spring called version onto you Maven grade files. When you generate the project, adding Spring call to the existing Spring Boot applications. If you an extension Spring Boot app, you are want to the add Spring call to that. The first steps in the determine the version of Spring call should the version you use in your application. We will depend on the version. We depend on the version Spring Boot Spring Boot you are using. The table below outline version of the Spring count maps of the which version of Spring Boot table realize trend Spring Boot complete version of the three more defines. Spring called the Deliston. It were financing Greek which 2020 take have all Richard and all life status and are not no longer supported. Bug Felix and the Blackwords compiler and compilable features of the added to the each tables relaxes train via a services realize. SR once you determine which version of Spring Cloud should use the latest services reliance for that realize. Now which relies to the use and the latest services ready to the and Spring called bomb to the your applications your applications your applications that Spring it is the recommended your realize that bombs it is the spring core framework. Thank you.